when you go to New York, you have to take the ferry to Staten Island. And most people take it because it's free. And most people take it and then come back to Manhattan. But the real reason to take the ferry to Staten Island is because the greatest friend that Belfast has in all of New York, I think there's 20 million people there, is Mike Cusick, who is the president of the American Irish Legislators Society, which is a storied society in Albany, in the state capital, which has put Belfast on its itinerary when they travel here. Usually they come to Ireland every 2 years. They have fought doggedly for Belfast's interests over the years. And Mike was here recently. He was here last year with a large delegation. He is someone you can go to when you need support, when you need advocacy, when you want someone really strong in your corner. He's someone who really has Belfast's back. I was in Staten Island in February. He hosted us, myself and a young man from Derry called Garvin O'Doherty, at a local hostelry, and we had a fabulous time. So please welcome that great ally of Belfast in New York from Staten Island, Assemblyman Mike Cusick.
Thank you so much, Marcin. Thank you for that introduction. It's great to be with you, friends. I am sorry that we can't all be together, but we are together virtually, and that's what counts. I haven't missed a New York, New Belfast conference over the years, so I want to just thank the team for putting this together and allowing me to welcome you and to say hello to a lot of old friends that I've gotten to know over the years. For those of you who don't know who I am, I'm Assemblyman Mike Cusick. As Marcin had mentioned, I represent the mid-island of Staten Island in the state legislature. But also I have a dual role up in the state legislature. I am the chair of the American Irish Legislators Society. It's a bipartisan society made up of both houses, the Senate and the Assembly, of both parties. And we do partner together to build bonds with Belfast and with cultural organizations in Ireland, but also in the United States. Our mission is to make sure that people know of the culture, remember their culture, and also to build bonds with Belfast and Northern Ireland that were built long ago with New York. And we try to continue that. And we're able and we're successful to do that with great people like Marcin and many of the members who are on this conference call, and with our state controller who spoke earlier before, Tom DiNapoli, with the great things he can do to help with the pension fund here in New York. And we are always supportive of our controller, the Legislative Society. So these are the things that we do here in the United States. We may be far apart virtually right now, but I think what's going on worldwide with the COVID pandemic, it has brought all of us closer. And I think, as Larry Kerwin had sang earlier today, stronger and better we will be, I think, from these experiences. I think that we may be far apart right now, but I think we've never been closer because we're experiencing things we've never had before. We all probably know folks who have suffered from this illness, folks who might have died from this illness. This is something that right now I'm in my district office in Staten Island, and what we are doing is taking care of our residents here who are still feeling the effects of it. And I think that all of us are in the same situation. I think it's made us stronger. Also here in the United States and in New York in particular, life and its problems still exist along with COVID. And as many of you know, we are dealing with issues here that have been long lasting, injustice issues that we are now in the middle of addressing here in New York. And the combination of the two had made it difficult, but it's important that friends like you and many of my colleagues in government are there to help us in mending those rifts and trying to get people back together. And it's been difficult times, for all of us worldwide. And I'm glad to have friends in Belfast who are there to support us. And you know that we're always here to support you, because ultimately I got into government, and many of my colleagues got into government to help everyone and help people and help our children in the future. And there's no more important time that we can affect the future than right now, coming out of COVID, getting through the turmoil that we are facing here, and trying to get justice for all here in the United States and in New York. And I know with your help and with all the friendships we have in Belfast over the years, all of us will get through this together, and we will be stronger through this. So I just wanted to make sure that I got a chance to say hello, to welcome everyone, and I can't wait till I can see all of you in person. This is a great thing, but I'd rather be there in person and seeing all of you and sharing a pint. And I was told it's about 6 o'clock in Belfast right now. It's a little early for me here, but I just wanted to say thank you for having me. I look forward to seeing all of you in person. And Marcin and the team, thanks for inviting me again to this great conference.
Thank you, Mike. I give you my heart, is what we're supposed to say nowadays. Thank you for standing with Belfast. I know you've had a bruising week in Albany. You're in the middle of the turmoil around policing and change and demands for change. You face a budget shortfall. I mean, there's no way around that, with your economies being pummeled. Thank you for taking the time to be with us. We hope to see you soon. As soon as we're allowed to go back to New York, we will be there, and we will stand shoulder to shoulder with New York and New Yorkers in the time ahead. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you, my friends.